First of all, may obeisance to my Guru Pada Padma, Nitya Pravishna Vishnu Pada, Stotara Shata Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Shlavamana Goswami Raj, Nosso Nitya Pravishna Vishnu Pada, Stotara Shata Shrimad Bhaktivedanta, Shlanarayana Goswami Maharaj, to the lotus feet which remove all the fear from my limited senses again and again. And also after that, my obeisance to Nitya Pravishna Vishnu Pada, Stotara Shata Shrimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and also the special, this Chaturvedi, this very highest person from Mathura, Gopeshwara Chaturvedi, the teacher who is there, remember? The Gurudev is exalting him. And also Param Puja Pada, Srila Madhav Maharaj, Sridhar Maharaj, Nasi Maharaj, Shanta Maharaj, and also to all the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, the mothers. So the feet of everyone, please accept my obeisance again and again. So today, there's a beautiful arrangement here. Today, we are celebrating the Centenary of Gurudeva. Actually, on the 11th February, in the whole world, we celebrated Centenary of Gurudeva. There's no place in the earth, there's no place, no country, no temple, no institution that hasn't celebrated the celebration of Gurudeva. Everybody celebrated Gurudeva's appearance. Especially after coming back from Western countries, according to Indian law, I signed that for 7 days I had to stay in some quarantine place. Actually, for some excuse also. Then I also did some Bhagavad Saptah here. But actually, we were just glorifying Gurudeva for 7 days here. And I called everybody from Mathura and Vrindavana, and everybody, they contributed and they gave their Pushpanjali here. Yesterday also we did a beautiful Nagar Sankirtan. This is the desire of Gurudeva, his heart. Because, you know, this is a special limb in the preaching, Nagar Sankirtan. So the Nagar Sankirtan, and especially to attract the people, you know, for Nagar Sankirtan is very important for preaching. So the previous speakers, they're remembering Gurudeva and reminding us also about Gurudeva. Srimad Bhagavata Shukadeva Goswami Pada explains, when the devotees gather together, they remember each other, they remember and they remind each other. And like this they feel so much rasa. And then they drown each other in the oceans of bliss, remembering and reminding Guru and Krishna. So it's a very like old stories from Mathura. How was this temple in Mathura before and how it is nowadays, and how it will be in the future also this temple. Like Narasimha Maharaj and Srimad Maharaj, they are trying to renovate this temple. They are trying to do some reconstruction of this temple. They are trying to make some reconstruction of this temple. So Gurudev had so much this desire, really, and Gurudev had tried many times also. So Gurudev has this desire that this temple will be even more beautiful, in a more beautiful way even. So how we used to spend the time that time? Yeah, they told it was like this. And how did we stay in this temple? How do we drop drops of blood? How is we gave up blood to this temple? You know, this the truth is the truth. Like the sun, for example, he doesn't need to glorify himself, to brag about himself. The sun is his light already is enough to self-manifest his glories. Premanand Prabhu, he had some magic or something. So if any brahmachari used to come, he was also engaging these devotees so much, and he was attracting so much all the devotees with his sweet Harikatha. Premananda Prabhu, he has so much love and affection, Premananda Prabhu, that he takes everybody in his heart, Premananda Prabhu. So one time I went with him to this Sabji Mandi, to this place. I'm remembering this story. This place where they sell vegetables.
Sabji Mandi Govindganj जो है उसके पीछे में सब्जी मंडी हम गए.
So I went there.
आर्थिक जो है.
So the temple had not so much money at that time.
सक्षम नहीं था वास्तव में.
We didn't have so much money at that time.
केवल 5 रुपया जो है हमारे देते थे सारा दिन में.
We only had
प्रभु उसमें केवल एक मटके जो है संचालक थे और उन्हें 5 रुपए थे.
5 rupees at that time for buying food. 3 rupees for morning and 2 rupees for evening. You had to buy everything with this.
वास्तव उस समय कैसे था वो.
So at that time,
वही जानते हैं. माधव महाराज जी तो है ही हमारे पास. और
those who stayed with us,
बात में आ रही है. हम तो उस समय गए.
so that time I went, I was new, I was young.
जो है प्लास्टिक जो है वो बैग के कान पर लेकर के चले.
So I was going with some plastic bag on,
तुम यहाँ पर खड़े रहो.
some plastic kind of bag on my shoulder to bring food from market. So there was some small potatoes full of insects, worms that were like thrown away. And then I was checking those potatoes to see if there was some good. And then I saw some cabbage that was half rotten. Then so we threw that to take to the temple, and he said, stand here. Then one cow came and started running away with the cabbage. When I saw the cow was going, and Premananda Prabhu, actually, I think he was listening. Actually, I tell this story, this is true. I tell, even in Western countries, the story. So he was running behind the cow, and he was taking the cabbage out from the cow's mouth, and the cow pushing, and he was pushing. No, the cow pulling the cabbage, and he pulling the cabbage. And then he cut in the middle and gave half to the cow. And then he taught me one shloka. He told, okay, what is the meaning of this shloka, Prabhu? And he told, look, today we serve 3 persons too. One, we serve to the cows. Look, we serve the cows. And who is the Brahmana? Okay, Gurudev is the Brahmana. He's Tiwari, he's from Brahmana family, so very nice. And if we serve Bhagavan, then we will be able to serve Bhagavan. Oh, this shloka is very beautiful. And the meaning also very beautiful. So Premananda Prabhu is amazing. If you see, actually, the glories of Premananda, there's nothing less, his glory is nothing less than the glories of this temple. Madhav Maharaj, Narasimha Maharaj, Pujapada Tirtha Maharaj, he did so much service as all of them. But still, the service of Premananda Prabhu is incomparable. This is true. Day and night he used to do service until 1 a.m. and he was chanting holy names. Late at night. So then after Govardhan Parikrama he used to cook and doing so much service all the time. He had so much love and affection for Gurudeva, so much love and affection. I saw all this. How he used to serve the temple so much, because Shastra explains, if you, actually, those things which are dear for Bhagavan, you have to serve more than Bhagavan himself. For example, in the Leela of Krishna being bound by Mother Yashoda, you see, Gurudeva used to speak that those things which are used for Krishna's service, Mother Yashoda gives so much attention to these things. Gurudeva used to say this. Those who listen directly from lotus mouth of Gurudeva. So in the same way, how he used to serve everyone. So this third floor, actually each brick of the third floor, so this sand, this stones used to bring
रखने नहीं देते थे।
like they used to bring here, but we could not keep here.
सब अंदर लाना पड़ता
So actually before morning we had to put everything inside the temple before the morning. So all the brahmacharis had to put in the third floor everything into the third floor. So there was not so much water in the temple in that time. Nowadays there are so many machines and so many things, but at the time we had to fill buckets from Vikas market to bring here. That time the life in the temple was incomparable. And if you compare with nowadays how to live in a temple, people think, oh, what is he speaking about? Because the Shastra explains, actually the life of a brahmachari is a life of austerity. For the service of Guru, you have to endure so many austerities, and also you should give so much importance, attention to the service of Guru, and also you studying in the Shastra had 3-4 classes per day. Gurudeva used to give us verses. This is the causeless mercy of Gurudeva. So wherever I go, I always come back here. I never go anywhere else. Vrindavan, Govardhan. There are beautiful temples in Vrindavan and Govardhan. But wherever I go, from the airport, I always come back to Mathura because this is my house. This is such a dear place to Gurudeva, just like Maharaj told. This is the Siddha Bhumi, the place where Gurudeva attained his perfection. If you put your ears in the wall and the bricks, you listen to Gurudeva's voice singing. Gurudeva took so much care of us. Just like he was saying, if any brahmachari was sitting in the back, Gurudeva used to chastise and say, why are you not sitting in the front? You have to memorize verses and etc. The time after Harikatha, if somebody used to do pranam to Gurudeva or after the Hariti, Gurudeva used to ask everyone, what did I say today? Explain to me like this. That time, to live in the temple was really like students. So it was ideal. He showed this idealism of living in the temple. So nowadays this preaching which is going on in India and Western countries, this is all by the causeless mercy of Gurudeva. Gurudeva himself, how even when he was like a sickness pastimes, he preached so much. Just like Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaja, he preached in the whole world, making everybody dance in the whole world. Gurudeva also, he preached so much in the Western countries. And especially, Shri Trivikram Maharaj also told him, Maharaja, why so many people are running after you in your preaching? Because you serve so much. And the fruit of Guru Seva, you will never go in vain. If you serve Gurudeva without the you'll never go in vain. Just like Shri Narasimha Maharaj was saying, this is true. The more you serve, you're not saying the fruit of the service. I tell honestly, you know that I used to bicycle. I used to go from here until Jaisimpura, and I used to go even there. There is no streets in Mathura, there is no place in Mathura where I haven't gone. Every street, every place of Mathura I went. Maybe they were giving donation or not, but still I went to everywhere in Mathura. So everything I got, I used to offer to the feet of Gurudeva. So just like a small boy sleeps without any worries in the lap of the mother, I was also like this. After Gurudeva disappeared, after 2010, that Gurudeva disappeared, all the money I give in the hand of Srila Madhav Maharaj. Still his signature is there, because Gurudeva told me, when you give some money to someone, you must take the signature. So there's also the signature of Nrsimha Maharaj, both the signatures, how much I gave, how much I did not give. All the money I give to them, all the money. So this service in the temple. Maybe some people they have
हम क्या करें टाइम तो डालना पड़ेगा सेवा की जगह देखो हम एक अर्थ की सेवा करते हैं इस मठ मंदिर के हम चाहते हैं जिस मठ के गुरुदेव की ये मंदिर है।
So this is the temple of Gurudeva.
जैसे माँ जैसे
Just like a mother takes care of many kids, many babies. Gurudeva used to say,
हमारे गौड़ी ये जो मथुरा मठ जो है,
this temple in Mathura is just like our mother. If you listen to the lecture of Gurudeva, so this behavior and all the conceptions of this temple of Mathura should be followed by all the other temples of everyone else. I think in 97 or 98, some Western countries told which temple we should follow, because you have so many temples of Gurudeva. The behavior of which temple and the followers of which temple should we follow. Gurudeva told in that lecture, you should follow from Mathura. You have to follow the rules of Mathura. Just like a mother gives so much love and affection to all her kids, in the same way this temple Gurudeva follows like this also. So Gurudeva is so merciful. I remember so much Gurudeva, one by one all the members. Gurudeva used to serve so much, actually everyone. Like this Chaturvedi, this teacher, he was saying how Gurudeva was Vraja Premi, he kept so much the moods of Vraja. Like Raghunadas Goswami, he explains.
कहते क्या चतकिंचित नकुलम किकटम मुखम बस्ते कुष्टे समुद्री तक सर्वानंदम मुकुंद मुकुंद देखतो लीलानुकुलम परम शास्त्रीय स्फुटमिदं निष्ठुं जांच्या ब्रह्मादेवी सस्प्रियेन मध्यम बंदते। गुरुदेव की ये भावना हृदयगत भावना,
this is the mood of the inner court of Gurudeva.
भावपूर्ण जो है कीर्तन करते थे।
Gurudeva used to sing this verse with the heart full of Baba. Vraj is not an ordinary thing. Vrindavan is transcendental. So Gurudeva always established temples in Maharaja and also renovated so many places of Vraja like Brahmakunda and also Bandirvat, Javat. Gurudeva was responsible. Still there is a saint there. Those saints, the saints generally they cannot live alone because the place is full of decades, but they're still there. Like strongly there, otherwise other people can come and take that place. Sita Maharaj also gave a lot of money, and then he's still there taking care of the place. Because Gurudeva was Vraja Premi. I think Uddhava Kyari they were referring to. So all this renovation of different places of Vraja, this is true. If you serve to Vraja, you have to serve Vraja. Actually, Navadvipa Dham is not different from Vrindavan, and how Gurudeva also serves Navadvipa Dham. Actually, in Devananda Gauriya Mata until nowadays, if any acharya in Devananda Gauriya Mata, any brahmachari, all they will take that dharmashala of Devananda Gauriya Mata, the temple, everything. Who renovated and did the reconstruction of all that place? Gurudeva. Gurudeva renovated so many things in Navadvipa Dham, so many things. But because of some reason Gurudeva left Devananda Gauriya Mata, and then Gurudeva founded his Keshavaji Gauriya Mata, and Gurudeva built that temple so beautiful. There's so many beautiful things because Gurudeva son of Navadvipa is no different from Vrindavan. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, if somebody wants to enter Vrindavan, if somebody wants to take the Baba of Vrindavan, the person must serve Navadvipa Dham.
Aradhito navavanam Vrindavanasti, Naradhito navavanam Vrindavanam evaduri, Aradhito dijasuta Vrajanagraste, Naradhito dijasuta Navadvipa Krishna.
Those worship Navadvipa Dham, they will be able to enter Vrindavan. Those who never worship Navadvipa, they'll never be able to enter Vrindavan Dham. Those who never worship Mahaprabhu, they'll never be able to get the prema of Krishna, the loves of the gopis. That's why Shastra explains you first need to go to Navadvipa. Now it's coming Navadvipa Parikrama. Everybody should serve Navadvipa. Everybody should go to Navadvipa because then you can get Vrajadham, really. So
পাঠাইয়া দিলে তুমি দয়া করি মোরে পতিত দেখিয়া বহিল আমারে দিয়া ওহে দিন জন सुना भालो कथा उल्लासित হবে হিয়া तुम्हारे तारीते श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नवद्वीपे अवतार। इस कथा की सारमर्म है
The essence of this katha is that we are wandering in this material world, just like the stool, worms of the stool. We are the worms of the stool. But Guru Pada Padma, mercifully, he gives a place at his lotus feet. So without the mercy of Guru, actually you cannot do anything. So why do we keep shorting this hair, this sikha? Because Gurudeva can catch us, and our mind is so evil, but Guru is catching us and bringing us to Vrindavanadam. Actually, first I came to Navdeepa, but then Gurudeva mercifully brought me to Vrindavana, Mathuradam, and Gurudeva engaged me in the service of Mathuradam. So may these Mathuravasis, Brajavasis, they may be merciful to me, that life after life I may fulfill Gurudeva's innermost desire.
हरे कृष्णा, आप लोग जो बनमाली से श्रवण किया, जो प्रेमानंद की बात कहे पत्ता कभी उसमें हंसने की बात नहीं।
So you heard about Srila Vana Maharaj talking about Srila Prabhu. It's nothing something to laugh about the cabbage. Actually, this shows how much service they used to make. Premapananda was the mother of the temple, just like because he used to take care of everyone, just like a mother. Gurudeva Premananda, actually, he was in 74 came. He was studying. Before he used to do in college in Navadvipadam, and every day he used to going to see Gurudeva before coming to Gurudeva. So he never told Gurudeva he was coming, because when he discovered that Gurudeva was coming to Mathura, without telling anything to Gurudeva, he came to the train station and just appeared in the train station and said, I will come to you with you, I will not go back, not go to my house. And then there was one Prabhu who helped him buying the ticket, and so I thought that when he used to go with Gurudeva to programs in Mathura, there were 2-3 programs, and then only Pujari and Premananda were in the temple, and when we were coming back from the programs, the dogs they were barking. So sometimes Maharaj was fainting when he was collecting donations, Srila Vana Maharaj, and sometimes he had to be rescued by doctor, because Vana Maharaj was not from hot weather, but he is so much hot, so he used not to tolerate, and sometimes he used to faint, but still he used to continue going to collect donation. 2 times he Gurudeva in the beginning did not allow him to massage him because and massage him with oil, because Sridhara Maharaj is the like Chacha Guru, because Gurudeva didn't allow in the beginning, because he's like Uncle Guru, because Sridhara Maharaj is disciple of Bhakti Rupsiddhanta Maharaj, who is disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta.
शिष्य श्री रूप सिद्धांति रूपस्य नारायण परकियम तैल मर्दन नित्य सेवा चाचा गुरु भजम क्या है शिष्य किसके हैं सिद्धांति रूप।
So he's the disciple of Siddhanta Bhakti Rupsiddhanta, and he's the Parakya disciple of Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. So I do worship of this Chacha Guru, this Uncle Guru, who can now massage, because later on Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj allowed Sridhara Maharaj to massage him with oil. So Srila Maharaj made one shloka saying this. Okay, now I'll switch to my page. You can listen to Srila Maharaj English Katha in my page, Taruni Gopidas.